Hello, I am Olali Rivera from English Class 3124, and today I will be presenting my research paper on the Lorax. The exploitation of the ecosystem by human beings to obtain profit out of its results is leading to the destruction of basic life resources the human needs to survive, utilizing wood and water to fabricate textiles in the fashion industry. Produces 1.2 billion tons of greenhouse gas every year, which I put in a picture right there on what greenhouse gases actually cause in the world, which is what stops the heat from escaping into space, which is why the planet gets warmer every year and it's way hotter. Also, the uses of wood manufactured material is quickly generating its deforestation. In the movie The Lorax, its main focus is the apocalyptic result and an ecological theme on how humanity needs to stop usage of the natural resources because it will lead to the humans having to seek help on technology to replace their basic life needs. In the motion picture The Lorax by Chris Renaud, the ambitious but naive character, whose name is the Onslaught, stimulated the exploitation of the ecosystem by utilizing mass production to attain profit out of it. Flora and mass production. The Onslaught's ambitious desires and rapid destruction of the flora guided natural habitat to be unfit to support life. In the motion picture, the Lorax clip called Unless, which is listed right there, from the start till minute 122, it can be seen how the Lorax said that he was sending his animal friends to seek a new habitat because the Onslaught, by utilizing mass garment production to fit his profit, did not allow for the trees to naturally regrow and left the animals and humans without a home. The Onslaught's aspirations on producing faster and supporting mass production caused all of the flora to perish, as they didn't have time to grow back. Mass production has an immense impact on the environment, generating its materials to drain into landfills and not putrefy. Which means that most of the damage that is being caused by mass fashion production will undoubtedly be irreversible, while the other part will take years to regenerate. The Onslaught's ambitious desires blinded him with the benefits with profit. But in the end, money couldn't save him, which is a great symbol on how money will not matter after destruction. Higher power and nature. Also, the Onslaught's ignorance and sightless behavior in the film to obtain what he wanted from nature is a portrayal of how in real life the higher power acts towards its surroundings just to obtain what they desire from it. In the clip, again listed right there, till minute 155, Dolores states that by cutting the last tree with Onslaught's machinery will make him stop, which I put in a picture right there of the exact moment when his machinery cut the last tree. This scene is a depiction on how in real life humans, by utilizing machinery and the strategy of mass production, will cause humans extermination, as they are exploiting years of the natural resources in days to obtain faster profit out of it and benefit themselves. In addition, it also demonstrates the truth on how the world may have to end in destruction, for the higher power to finally realize that the damage they were causing was irreversible. The movie uses the Onslaught in this scene to demonstrate how humankind actually are acting towards the ecosystem, and it urges humans to seek alternate ways of living or the outcomes will cause humans to suffer their own environment. Okay, so this is Wesley. He is one of the characters that appears very few times in the movie, but he's very crucial as he is the bright green child who was affected by the water from the Lorax, which he is an illustration of how the monster's mindless fast production with machinery made the water contagious for humanity. The clip listed right there shows every time Wesley appeared in the movie, and he was always bright green. The monsters and all of this was caused by the monsters' knee creation. I decided to add a quote from an article from the Insider that stated that fashion production makes up to 10% of humanity's carbon emissions, dries up water sources, and pollutes rivers and streams, which means that the scene from the Lorax served as an illustration on how waste caused by mass production will convert humans drinking water into venom, as it will get to the point where the water will not be drinkable and will cause human extinction or them to get sick. The movie displays the definite outcome of what contamination will cause and exhibit how the once less foolish behaviors towards nature is a symbol on how actually society is dealing with the ecosystem. Okay, used to regenerate. So natural resources take, as all of you know, takes years to regenerate, and the movie's depiction of how humans behave towards nature is a call of help to look for better ways of living with nature instead of destroying it. I listed another link here. It's from Thneville, which was, how some of you know, Thneville was all literally plastic and made out of technological innovations. So the negative outcomes of the once less ambitious desires to succeed with his creation are demonstrated with Thneville, as it is what humans built for survival since the ecosystem was totally destroyed. This is a substantial representation on how in real life, if humans keep utilizing years of resources without seeking better ways of living, they will have to seek for technological innovations to replace their needs, yet still not completely being safe from the extreme contamination. The motion picture displays with Thneville the dejected future of humans in our real world, as none are aware of the dangerous results exploitation will cause to humanity. And final, The Lorax is a film that illustrates the dangerous effects of how the exploitation of the ecosystem will affect human life and its habitat, while exhorting the civilization to seek for a more suitable lifestyle. The motion picture makes use of the onslaught to attempt on giving a warning to humanity about how pure behavior and mindless decisions will lead to the perish of human civilization, as manufacture and the exploitation of the natural resources will arise negative outcomes that will be unrepairable. At the end of the film, a quote emerges which states that unless someone like you cares a whole awful lot, nothing is ever going to get better. It's not, said by Lorax, as you can see him over there. It denotes that instead of humankind turning a blind eye to its surroundings, it should start seeking ways to coexist with it, as we depend on its resources. Also, it can be seen as a note of realization that instead of people being ignorant about the ecosystem situation and expect for the higher power to take action about it, it is exhorting all humans to start taking action on their own and choosing more environmentally conscious ways of living, and just not wait till the last moment how it happened in the movie The Lorax. So these are my works cited. These are all the links that I used. And that will be it for my research paper on the movie The Lorax. I hope everybody liked it. Thank you.